Welcome to Howard's Opinion, the podcast where we dive into the world of sports and bring you the latest news, updates, and analysis. I'm your host, Howard, and I'm excited to share today's stories with you. We're kicking off today's show with a look at some impressive high school athletes from around the country. In Kentucky, the search is on for the Louisville Area High School Baseball Player of the Year, and the competition is fierce. We've got 5 talented players in the running, each with their own unique skills and achievements. Let's take a look at the contenders. There's Braden Bruner from Pleasure Ridge Park, who hit an impressive .420 with 35 RBIs and stole 31 bases. Then there's Brody Benefield from St. Xavier, who pitched his way to a .045 ERA with 45 strikeouts in just 46 innings. We've also got Gray Davis from Trinity, who led his team to a championship season with 11 wins and 1 save under his belt. But that's not all. Carson Shee from Eastern is also in the running, with a .446 batting average and 28 RBIs. And last but not least, there's Jordan Powell from Bullitt Central, who dominated on both the mound and at the plate, with a 1.2 ERA and 30 RBIs. These athletes have shown some serious skill and dedication to their sport, and it's going to be tough to choose just one as the Player of the Year. But that's what makes this competition so exciting. We get to see these talented young players in action and celebrate their achievements. We'll also be taking a look at some other sports news from around the country, including a story about a high school golf team that won a state championship behind an impressive performance from one of its players. And if you're a fan of tennis, you won't want to miss our update on a local team that completed a perfect season and took home the title. So sit back, relax, and get ready to dive into the world of high school sports with me. We'll be right back with more fascinating sports news on Howard's Opinion. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion, speaking to you from the world of high school athletics, where the drama of competition meets the thrill of youthful energy. This is Howard Closewell speaking, and I'm delighted to dive into our middle segment, where we explore the fascinating realm of boys track and field in the Gainesville area. As we navigate the complexities of athletic performance analysis, it's essential to acknowledge the incredible talent that emerges from these young athletes. The Gainesville Sun has released its all-area teams, and now it's time for you, the audience, to weigh in on who deserves the coveted title of Boys Track and Field Athlete of the Year. With 9 nominees to choose from, the competition is fierce, and the decision will not be an easy one. But that's what makes this poll so intriguing. Will it be a dominating sprinter, a record-breaking distance runner, or perhaps a versatile athlete who excels in multiple events? The choice is yours, and I encourage you to cast your vote before the deadline on Sunday, June 22nd. As we examine the nuances of athletic performance, it's crucial to consider the various factors that contribute to success in track and field. Technique, strategy, mental toughness, all these elements come into play when evaluating an athlete's prowess. And let's not forget the importance of sportsmanship, teamwork, and dedication, which often go unnoticed but are essential components of a well-rounded athletic experience. I'm reminded of the legendary athletes who have paved the way for today's young track stars. The likes of Carl Lewis, Jesse Owens, and Usain Bolt have inspired generations with their remarkable achievements, and it's heartening to see the next crop of talent emerging from the Gainesville area. As we celebrate the accomplishments of these student athletes, let's not overlook the significance of high school sports in shaping the values and character of our young people. The lessons learned on the track, field, or court, perseverance, discipline, and camaraderie, will serve them well throughout their lives, both on and off the athletic stage. It's also important to acknowledge the tireless efforts of coaches, parents, and volunteers who support these young athletes every step of the way. Their dedication is a testament to the power of community and the enduring spirit of sportsmanship that defines our great nation. As someone who has spent years covering high school athletics, I can attest to the passion and commitment that drives these programs. From the early morning training sessions to the late-night bus rides home from away meets, the journey is not always easy, but the rewards are well worth it. So, as you cast your vote for the Boys Track and Field Athlete of the Year, remember that you're not just recognizing individual achievement. You're celebrating the collective effort that makes high school sports so vibrant and compelling. The drama of athletic competition is a powerful force, one that brings us together and inspires us to strive for excellence. Tell it like it is. These young athletes are the future of our sport, and it's our privilege to witness their growth and development. Stay tuned for our final story of the day right here on Howard's Opinion. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion, folks. We're wrapping up today's episode with a fascinating story from the world of sports. You know I love diving into the latest news and sharing my 2 cents, and today is no exception. So, let's talk about Travis Kelce, the star tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs. The man's had an incredible career, and it seems like he's still got plenty of gas left in the tank. After a disappointing Super Bowl loss to the Eagles, many wondered if Kelce would hang up his cleats and call it a day. But, as we've just learned, he's decided to come back for another season. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, Howard, why is this such a big deal? Well, my friends, it's because Travis Kelce is more than just a talented football player. He's a leader on his team, and his presence on the field makes a huge difference. Plus, he's got a ton of personality and charisma, which makes him a fan favorite. But what really caught my attention was Kelce's reasoning behind his decision to return. Apparently, he didn't feel like last season's Super Bowl loss was a fitting end to his career. He wanted to come back and prove himself all over again, to show that he's still got it. I love that mentality, folks. It's the kind of drive and determination that separates the greats from the good. And let's not forget about Patrick Mahomes, Kelce's quarterback and friend. Mahomes said he never put any pressure on Kelce to come back, but you can bet he's thrilled to have his star tight end returning for another season. The chemistry between those two is undeniable, and I'm excited to see what they can accomplish together in the upcoming season. As we close out today's show, I want to leave you with a thought. It's never too late to chase your dreams and prove yourself all over again. Whether you're a professional athlete or just starting out in your career, Travis Kelce's story is a reminder that with hard work and determination, you can achieve great things. That's all for today's Howard's Opinion. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, these are some of my humble thoughts.